to the show!
Hey. Oh, sorry, man.
Was he? Oh, yeah.
I heard the girl go ahead. I kind of knew it. I saw him before.
Look for the neon hair?
He's not signing anything?
He's not?
SSG. I told you I'd call you up when you coming up here now. Look, Mike. Wait, come on up. You're up first. Come on, I'm on.
I don't think the mic's on, Ace. Is that mic on?
Turn this fucking thing on.
So we have a guitar here.
Wait, how come this is louder than mine? The joke? Why did the monkey fall out of the tree? Because it was fucking dead.
Are we doing questions now, Rich? Is that what we're doing, or are we raffling something off?
What do you got, like stick your hand in a bowl?
I got the box right here. Where's Monique? All right, here's what we're gonna do.
Monique, you want to pick the winning ticket? Where's my beautiful daughter?
Dave's coming up with it.
Dave's coming out.
James, where's James?
It's funny, did you see that picture in the paper when I went to the Hugh Hefner's roast? There was a photo of me and her, and it said, "Look, Ace with his new girlfriend, probably young enough to be his daughter." What a great caption.
All right, here we go with the raffle.
Wait, let's shake the box.
Shake it up. Come on, like shake that left and right. The bar, you gotta get the, Monique will do that, body action.
Plug it in, play it. Yeah, plug it in. Plug it in and play it.
Just one. Yeah, there's only one there. The rest, bye. You want me to read? Okay, Ed's gonna unveil the guitar like you don't know what the fuck it looks like, right? There's like some secret fucking spy thing here. Okay. I don't know. You know, it's hysterical. Like, I'm rated one of the top 10 rock guitarists in the world. I never took a guitar lesson.
Plug it in.
Man. Wait, I can read. I'm not that old, but I'll let you read it. Beauty before age.
The winning number is 713-254. Congratulations.
254. 254, the last three numbers.
He's not here. Read it
Everybody got it?
713-254.
Going once. You got a winner? Hey, let's hear from Mario from Lyndhurst, New Jersey, huh?
Let's hear from him.
Okay, do you want to take questions from the crowd? Or do you want to ask? I'm the man in
I'm
the
told
crowd.
they want questions from the crowd. You
All
guys
right.
want questions from the crowd.
Okay, here we go.
They're tired of hearing me talk to this guy. I've done it way too many times. Rich, where are you going to be? You want to...
I'm right here. I got the first person.
All right, Rick, if you get a question from the crowd, make sure it's a good one. Try to stay away from the old Ace, I really love you and I have all your record stuff, because...
Oh, shit. That's what all right, all right.
Because obviously that's the case with everybody, that's why we're all here, but try to, you know, come with a question so we can move along and get any information that you want while Ace is here. See Richie in the back, he's handling the questions from the crowd.
All right, tell me when you're ready.
Ace is writing a map on his guitar. He's,
It's a guitar lesson.
look at that, huh? Better than the guitar, he got a hug from Monique.
Lucky bastard!
You can tell this guy's like, we're so excited. Don't make me laugh, my lips are chapped. I said happy birthday. Good luck. You know how to play?
Be the ball, man!
She gives me chapstick. It's used.
All right, let's get the questions going. Good hand for Mario.
All right, man.
Congratulations. Got time for a few questions for Ace right now, and Richie's going to get it started. So, Rich, let the first guy there fire away.
All right, here you go. By the way, Ace, I love you. I got all your records. How's it going, Ace?
I always wanted to be a stand-up comedian.
All right, so who's the first question, Rich? Go ahead, fire away.
How's it going, Ace? I love you.
That was a real intelligent question.
That's not the question we're looking for.
Ace, are you still a member of KISS? How come you weren't at the
I
American
quit
Bandstand?
Kiss like about 3-4 years ago.
How come you didn't do the American Bandstand taping? And are you going to hang out and make sure everybody gets an autograph?
I quit. My daughter was sick, and I was in the middle of building a multimedia recording studio. And I wrote a letter to, who's the guy who's, his name?
Dick Clark?
Yeah, I wrote Dick Clark an apology letter and told him, you know, the reasons why. He understands. I've known the guy for like 30 years.
Ace, I think the question before we take another one that everybody wants to hear from you is where do you stand now with KISS? Are you going to work with the band again, or are you done?
This guy's just stolen like $2 or $3 million from me and lied to me about 20 or 30 times. So I'm like, and everything you read is bullshit. Gene Simmons is just, all he cares about is making money. I want to go out, I want to put out the fucking quintessential Ace Frehley solo album. I can't fucking believe in Into the Void, Gene had the balls to say that he wrote the chorus on that song. Unfucking believable. Unfucking believable.
I think we've answered that question rather succinctly today here at the 8th birthday bash. Richie, next question, Rich. Go
Hi,
ahead.
Ace, from Toronto, Ontario. My name's James. I just wanted to ask you, when could we expect the quintessential Ace Frehley album and the quintessential Ace Frehley solo tour? Happy birthday, Ace.
Thanks. The album is in the mix now, expected late spring, early summer. And depending upon, you know, how well it does, that's how extensive the tour will be.
What record label? This year or next year?
Oh, it'll be this year. Oh, yeah.
Got another one, Rich?
Got another one. How you doing, Ace? Happy birthday. My question to you is, there was some talk of KISS having some sort of cartoon series that was supposed to be coming out. And my question for you is, do you think that will ever come to pass? And also, is there anything that, because I know you're into the computer graphics, anything that you ever considered putting out for the fans that might have some sort of neat video footage or anything having to do with you or KISS? Is there anything that could might be coming out or you might ever consider putting out like that?
You gotta understand, like, right before I did the KISS reunion in 1996, I was ready to go into the studio with my band and cut a new album. And I did it for you guys because you wanted to see the makeup again. And I was contracted to do one tour. Next thing you know, it's like they saw the money rolling in. It was the biggest grossing tour. And all I saw was dollar signs. And then there was the second tour. And then there was an album. And then there was the third tour. And then I swore I wouldn't tour anymore with them. And they said, we'll do the farewell tour. And I swear to you, Ace, that'll be it. Gene swore to me on his mother. Then he fucking calls me up and he says, we're gonna do another tour. I go, you may be doing a tour. You can put Tommy Thayer in makeup. I don't give a fuck. But I don't think he can sing or do the moves like me. Or play like me. You know, the bottom line is, it's like, some people get to a certain point in their life when they realize that You know, you got to do what makes you happy. You know, I just turned 51 today, and thank God I don't look it, thanks to my plastic surgeon. But God love him.
Ace, I'm told that we
No,
have
Eddie,
to
we
end
got
the
another
question and
question.
answer. One more?
No, we got 2 more questions.
Two more? Two more.
All right, Ace, this is Johnny P. Man from NYB, which is College Square. You rock, man, and we all want to see the original Ace Frehley band back together. And a lot of the fans are here that actually didn't get to get your autograph, and they like you to sign something. Would that be possible?
I don't ask me about signing autographs.
No, his question is, are you sticking around? He just wants to know. And we know
First of
you
all,
are.
I'm deaf because I've been playing in front of these fucking things for 30 years. And secondly, there's an echo in here, so I really didn't even hear half the shit you said. But,
Rich, we got another question? You said one more,
Actually,
right?
it was the same question I think that's been asked already. What was your question?
look, I'm putting out a new album. It's gonna fucking blow any Kiss album out of the water. And, you know, fucking Paul, for fucking Gene to fucking insinuate that Into the Void was not a good enough song, that him and Paul Stanley had to rearrange it and make it better. It's one of the best songs on the fucking record. And I can fucking play the original demo with different lyrics, and it's just almost the fucking same song. What I fucking wrote about that song is true. What Gene's paragraph was in the 5 CD set is all bullshit. But what the fuck else is new? You know, Gene wrote his book. Every dog has his day. When my fucking book comes out, I'm gonna tell all. And I don't fucking lie. I don't fucking lie. I'm not up here. I don't. You know. Fucking Gene trashed me through the whole book. He forgets to say that I fucking designed the most fucking recognizable rock logo in the world. I designed my makeup. I designed Paul Stanley's makeup. He forgets to fucking, all he does is fucking concentrate on the negative shit. He never fucking praises me for the positive shit I've done. Because he's afraid, because he knows I'm the fucking best musician in the band. And he was supposed to come today, and my attorney said, you better not come because Ace will probably kick the shit out of you.
I'm told, Ace, that we got to cut it because they want to get you back over the table. One thing I'll tell you guys, I've known Ace for 16 years now, and the most true thing he said, and I'll vouch for him 100%, he does not ever fucking lie. Give it a hand for somebody that tells it like it is. Enjoy the rest of the day. Enjoy the rest of the night.
Thank you for
We'll see you guys tomorrow at the Kiss Expo. Give it up one more time for the birthday boy!
Good thing you didn't put that in the car.
Go, Gene!
Everybody back! No, back!
Hey, Gene, good to see you.
Hey, ho! Yo, don't need to hear
Unfucking believable.
I can't believe it, dude. That's nuts.
Fucking sick, bro. It's huge. It's like wrestling. Oh, shit. I got the picture up close, though. Ace, don't look too happy. Ace! Tell him what you think now, Ace. Ace was here signing all day, man. You know what this is for. What's the back of the game? Sign the contract. Open it up! Open it up! Open it up! No, Gene! All right, Gene! 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 You're the man! Sorry. Everybody back! Back!
It's amazing. That's all I'm going to say what that was all about.
How much did you get paid for it? Come on!
good tonight? Thanks all for coming in. I know it was a long day, and I heard there was some clusterfucks and shit went on, but whatever. You know, you made it. Yeah, shit happens, so who cares? You know, you made it, and you're here, and that's all that matters. And every day above ground's a good one. You know? Cool. I guess they were supposed to start at 8, but I'll be here tomorrow. For those of you that are coming tomorrow, I'm going to do like a Q&A and sign shit and all that kind of stuff and play with my friends and all that. So thanks for coming, guys.
I gotta ask you something.
What?
How come you're the only rock station in the country now?
Well, first of all, this isn't even a rock station. These are just two rock shows I do on Friday and Saturday.
One. I mean, come on. I live in LA, which is the second biggest city, and we don't have anything like this at all.
I'm trying to get it on another place.
Yeah, how come you're not there?
I don't know. Help me, will you, Eric? Help me.
You should be on it. I'm serious.
Help me. That is the sound of the birthday boy, Mr. Ace Frehley. Ace is live with us on the air.
Ace-ifer.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Ace.
Thank you, sir.
Ace, you didn't hear me. You know, I played Happy Birthday to you, the Beatles version.
Did you really?
Yeah, you say it's your birthday. You say it's your birthday.
You know, I was so preoccupied with taking care of the fans that I really have to apologize that, you know, I didn't have enough time to, pay attention to a lot of other people, you know, that I know. Because, to me, the fans come first.
Well, Ace, how did you find the whole experience doing this? Because we're talking to all different kind of fans that are checking in. Some people loved it, had a great time. Some people were upset about things that went on. What was your take? You spent a good, 10 hours at this thing today. No, maybe 8 hours, whatever you were there, however long. You were there for a long time.
I was, the promoter asked me to come at around 1:32 and stay till 6:30.
and I ended up staying till around, 10:30, 11 o'clock, because I didn't want to let down my fans. You know, and I stayed and signed every autograph and took photos, because people paid, you know, good money to get in, and, you know, I made a commitment, so I wanted to follow through with it, you know, but in the interim, I took a break and I did a Q&A, and people asked me about the tour, you know, and, you know, stuff about Paul and Gene and so on and so forth, you know.
And you were honest about your feelings and your position with Kiss at this time, basically saying that you're not going to work with them, and you were very, very honest about why. And then the interesting thing that happened after all that was that Gene actually showed up and came over to the table, and it was kind of crazy. What did he say to you? What happened? What went on there? Did he talk to you?
Well, you know, I get the feeling Gene may not have done that if he had heard what I said, you know, an hour prior to it.
But you know what's funny is somebody told me that he was made aware of what you said, because they called him on his way there, and he still decided that he wanted to come.
He wants to come all the time. What else is new? But
He what?
Yeah, he wants to come all the time. But, you know, forget about sexuality. The bottom line is, you know, basically, you know, every time I do a tour with the guys, you know, they tell me it's the last tour, it's the farewell tour, and then they go, there's another tour, you know, and then they, you know, to me, honesty is the best policy, and, you know, they haven't been honest with me, unfortunately.
You also...
And I was honest with the fans today, and told them that.
Right, and you also told the fans how unhappy you were about your, you know, Gene's take on you in the book, and also, you know, some of the things about the track Into the Void. I mean, you were, you know, totally honest with them, at least how you felt about things and your perspective on it from the audience. So you laid it all out there, and then, surprisingly to everybody, Gene actually ended up showing up. And what did he brought you a birthday cake, right?
You know, I mean, for Gene to fly 3,000 miles and, you know, bring me a birthday cake, you know, I didn't think it was right to punch him out.
But you stated after Gene left that you felt you then went and readdressed the crowd again and said that, you know, that you felt Gene had an ulterior motive there.
Well, I think, you know, I think he was playing for the crowd, you know. I mean, if you're telling me that he knew what I said prior to him coming, then he was playing to the crowd, you know, as if he was like the good guy, you know, and isn't in it for the merchandise, and, you know, doesn't do Kiss caskets, and doesn't do this, and doesn't do that, and doesn't do it for the money, you know, he does that, you know.
So,
and,
is it...
The fact that, you know, they make statements like, you know, we decided to use Tommy Thayer for this and for that. Bottom line is, they use Tommy Thayer because I decided not to do it. Not because they decided to use Tommy Thayer. They decided to use Tommy Thayer because it was the last resort, period. They had no other alternative. Either that or they didn't make the money. For instance, the Bahamas gig and the thing for that just happened this past weekend for Dick Clark, which, you know, I had some personal problems, you know, with my daughter, and I'm in the middle of building a multimedia studio and, you know, putting together a solo album, which will be released late spring, early summer. But, you know, the bottom line is, you know, 4 or 5 tours is enough. You know, I want to get back to, you know, being creative and, you know, being Ace Frehley. And, you know, Kiss is a great group, and Kiss is a great, great, great history. And, you know, Paul and Gene have written some great songs, and, you know, I can't take that away from them, but, you know, I have to live my own life and, you know, follow my own path. And, you know, but the fact that, you know, for them to put me down or, you know, make it look as if, you know, I'm screwing things up because I want to follow my path. I think is very, you know, unfair and cruel.
Well, I think the best point that you made today in addressing the crowd is the point that I brought up many times about everything. You throw everything out of the picture, throw out the lineup, who's in the band, who's not in the band, throw it all out, no matter what your thoughts or what side you're on or what you believe. And there is a simple fact here, and you brought this up today when you mentioned to the crowd. I was told it was a farewell tour. Why is there another tour being pitched to me? We told the fans it was a farewell. I was told it was a farewell. Why so shortly already are we saying there's a tour to do? What tour? I thought it was a farewell tour, and I thought that was a point that, you know, the fans haven't brought up because honestly they don't want to see the band go away. But you brought it up, and it's a point that I brought up too. It's like, okay, where was the farewell tour? When was it supposed to end? And what is this new tour supposed to be? And how do you do another tour without saying to the fans, well, it was just a farewell tour because we needed a way to make money? I mean, that's the argument I have. That's what I want an answer to.
Well, I mean, obviously the whole KISS thing is driven by money, not driven by, you know, they don't plan tours because it's the right time to tour. They plan tours because, you know, they want to make money, or, you know, come out with KISS caskets. I mean how to come out with a casket to me is, and 90% of the merchandise that goes out is not okay by me, and even though it's in the contract. I mean, you know, they continually lie to me, and they're in breach of contract, and you know what I'm saying, they can sue me for. So I haven't, you know, I'm not, you know, I'm not telling anything that isn't true. The bottom line is, you know, they're in breach of contract, you know, in several areas of contracts that we signed, you know, but I'm not going to sue them at this point in time because, you know, I don't, you know, I'm not the type of person. The best way to get back at them is to make the quintessential Ace Frehley solo album and let the world know that, you know, I got the stuff, just like I did the first time around when I came out with New York Groove and we put out 4 solo albums. Except this time I have a lot more knowledge behind me and under my belt.
Well, Ace, I know it's your birthday, and I know you got a party going on there, and I appreciate you taking a few minutes to call in tonight.
And you're coming later.
I'm going to get out of here and come over there. I'm going to show up. After all, what would your party be without me or Dr. Von Hausen over here in my studio? We had a party, little party after the Wayne Bryan event.
I just want to say, you know, it's not so much, you know, that Paul and Gene are bad people. You know, they're businessmen first and people second. Unfortunately, you know, after 30 years of working with them, you know, I would think that, you know, there would be a little more, I don't know, thought behind, you know, certain moves made. But, you know, sometimes business comes before, you know, people's feelings. And, you know, everybody's different. So, you know, everybody works differently. And I really don't want to get into it.
All right,
I think everything will come out in my book because, you know, Gene trashed me in his book, and then, you know, the last chapter said, oh, the last tour I played great at, you know. But, you know, the real truth will come out when I put out my book because I don't lie.
I can't wait to see. Every member of KISS is going to have a book at some point because I know Bruce Kulick's doing one right now. Eric Singer, when is your book coming out?
Not going to happen.
You're not doing a book?
Eric, you'll do a book.
See, it all comes back to money, man. No matter what, it's money.
Well, put it this way, I just gotta say for the record, no band. I mean, as much as we love playing music and doing this, but none of these bands, whether it's Aerosmith or KISS or Page and Plant or Zeppelin, whatever you want to call it, any band, Stones. How many times did they retire to The Who? Everyone does it because they get used to a certain lifestyle, and that's how you maintain it. You know?
Well, you know, I wish I would have learned to play an instrument a long time ago too, because I would have, you know, everybody's got to make money. It's understood. That's what it's about. But I think, what the point is that at some point you got to draw that line in the sand between making money and having, making good money off of your career and also just going over the line. And Kiss went. The funny thing about the whole Kiss situation, and in case you just tuned in, Ace Frehley's live on the phone. Eric Singer's here in the studio. Is the fact that I find this interesting. 22 years after the first breakup of the band, the same exact stuff has gone on again, from even the order in which the band members left, where, first time Peter went first, then Ace went. Here we go again. Peter went, Ace went. They came out with records that didn't have the actual guys on them. Psycho Circus, back then it was Dynasty Unmasked. The band cited over merchandising and money that killed the band. Same scenario now. Ace is talking about too much merchandise. All the same stuff. It's amazing to me that 22 years later, people can make the same mistakes all over again. That's what's amazing to me about this as a fan. It's happened to a T. Everything that broke up the band in 79, 80 has happened all over again.
Life stranger than fiction.
On that note, Ace, I'll let you go back to your party. I'll see you later on.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for calling in.
Take care, Eric.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, man.
Gene, thank you for the cake. Paul, sorry I didn't see you.
Paul was there. Paul Stanley was there.
I don't know.
No, he wasn't there.
I heard he was in a limo. Maybe I was misinformed.
All right, I'm going to play Into the Void right now, Ace, so enjoy your party. We'll see you later on.
By the way, I did write the chorus. Gene didn't write the chorus.
That's right.
He may have said it in the liner notes of the 5 CD set, but I have the original demo. So wake up and smell the coffee, kids.
Here it is. Psycho Circus. See you later, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you later, Eddie.
Bye-bye.
See ya. Ciao.
See ya.
Thank you. All my...
Oh, sorry. Here it is. Wow, what a night. I knew this was going to be a good one.
Hey, what's going on, Eddie? I just wanted to say happy birthday to Ace Frehley if he happens to be listening. And it was 15 years ago today that we were at the Rothman Center for the birthday party for Ace Frehley on that Saturday afternoon, and what a crazy event that turned out to be.
You were there at that?
Of course, yeah, I remember that whole thing, yeah.
That was 15 years ago?
It was 15 years ago. That was 2002, so his birthday party was 51. That was April 27th. I have a shirt I bought that day. We even had the cake that day. Gene was there, remember? He showed up.
Well,
the fiasco.
Gene,
it was crazy. It was coin.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
Yeah. What Steve is talking about is that there was an event according to Steve 15 years ago, which I don't have a time. My timeline's terrible, but I was there. That Ace had a paid birthday party at you're right, the Rothman Center, which was where? Was that at a college campus or something?
It looks like a place in Hackensack. It reminded me of some sort of community college or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, and Ace was on bad terms with Kiss, and I remember him saying that Gene. He heard rumors that Gene's on his way, and come on down, Gene. And when Gene came in with a birthday cake, and Ace looked like he saw a ghost. It was just it was crazy stuff. Bill Coyne was even there. I'll let you reminisce on this at all. I'm glad you brought it up, Steve, because I completely am having flashbacks about that whole thing.
That was crazy. That was a crazy day.
It was crazy because Ace was on bad terms with Kiss. So 15 years ago, we're talking 2002,
yes,
which would have been just after the whole reunion thing went south, right?
Yeah, he was he meant it. I remember him saying, farewell is farewell. I remember him saying that in the microphone, and them talking. He referred to someone to some imposter in his makeup and that stuff of doing them going stuff. He wasn't happy with the whole thing with the Tommy Thayer and the 70s show stuff they were doing at the time. But I'm going to hang up and I'll let you reminisce. Maybe all right. But
so as we were saying earlier, the Steve called in that event that happened 15 years ago, talking about Ace Frehley and this being his birthday. I hosted it, and it was a birthday party that he threw for himself. And honestly, it was a paid event. It was you paid to get in and celebrate his birthday, but it was a money-making proposition, obviously. And Ace was livid because at that time, Kiss had done their farewell tour. He was told, like the fans were told, that was the end of Kiss. And then Kiss decided to continue and put Tommy Thayer, as they do now, in his makeup and costume. And Ace was up on the stage and he was rambling and just nasty and pissed off and blasting Kiss in front of this audience. And then who ends up walking in? It was as surreal as anything. We're in New Jersey at like a convention center, and who walks in but Gene Simmons with a birthday cake? And he walks in the door like after Ace was on this stage roasting him. Ace is on stage roasting Gene and Paul, roasting Kiss to the audience. The audience all cheering everything Kiss says because, of course, everything that Ace says, because, of course, they're playing right up to Ace and the situation. And then, like, as bizarre as it gets, corner door opens and in walks Gene with a birthday cake in the middle of Ace spewing all this venom, and all the fans gathered around like, yeah, fuck those guys, to Ace. It was the most bizarre thing. Gene delivers the birthday cake, puts it down. I don't know what. He turned around and he left. And here was the thing that I took away from that. And I was just the host. I'm standing on the sidelines watching the whole thing at that point when that's going on. But here was the thing, and this is all you need to know about fans. And it's something I always knew, but here's what I took away from that whole thing. When Ace was in there in front of all those fans killing Kiss, every one of those fans, and let's be honest, those are the most hardcore fans that are going to go to something like that, they were cheering and rooting for Ace and agreeing with everything coming out of his mouth about, down with Gene, basically. The minute Gene walked in with the cake, the whole place turned around and went running after Gene for autographs and pictures. So, I mean, there you go in a nutshell. Great story, Steve. I forgot about that. Thank you for calling in with that.
Rock and Roll All Night brings you interviews, reviews, concerts, music, and more. So for more Rock and Roll All Night content, click subscribe.